Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tash, and today I'll be continuing the conversation about femininity. If this is the first time that you're on my channel, I'd like to say welcome. My name is Natasha. I upload videos every Sunday, and here you can learn a lot about self-development, self-growth, and self-upliftment for women. If you're a returning subscriber, hi girl, welcome back. So let's get into today's topic. Now, in my last video, I noted that as far back as the 1300s is when women were placed into society to pick up masculine roles, hence taking them out of their traditional positions caring for the family. The trend continued all the way through to World War II, where we were once again thrusted into the industrial age. In today's society, masculinity is still very much looked upon as a means of success and strength, while femininity is seen as a sign of weakness in both male and female, unfortunately. So today, ladies, I'd like to touch on your feminine mindset. In order for us to really get into our feminine energy, we really need to look at our mindsets. What is our mind saying to us? Actually, our mind has been so programmed in society today that even we look upon femininity with scorn and as a sign of weakness, and we somehow are not very proud of our femininity. So in order to change that, we would need to examine our mindset. How do we go about feeling more feminine and acting more feminine without feeling like society is somehow looking at us cross-eyed? Well, I'll tell you where it begins. It begins in the foundation of your mindset. And what we need to do is empty out our thoughts that society has put there, that we have to be equal to men, we have to be the givers, and we have to carry on our masculine trait as though we were built with more masculinity than femininity, when in fact we as women have been built with 70% of ourselves as femininity and 30% of ourselves as masculinity. Now, the masculinity in ourselves serves us in a way that we could become independent, and we could take care of our offsprings and so forth, take care of our husbands, take care of our homes, and things like that. However, society has now placed upon us this role, and we too as women, I can say, have put there in our minds that we have to be equal to men, and we have to be the givers, and we have to be super independent in order to prove that we are worthy of being in society today. Now, don't get me wrong, I am in no way against feminism. In fact, I think that feminist groups have done a lot for women over the years that is quite commendable. However, what I'm saying is that we have lost the majority of our femininity in society, and if you want to get that back, you're going to have to nurture your mindset. You're going to have to nurture the things that you do. There's something that we need to do as women in order to first step into embracing our femininity, and that is letting go of our emotional baggage. Now, we as women, we tend to carry emotional baggage around quite often, and some of us more than others carry quite a bit of it. We usually go around saying things like men are dogs, and trust me, as Steve Harvey said, the more you keep saying that, you're going to meet every single last dog there is in the man. So these are things that we need to look upon. We really need to let go of our emotional baggage and focus on embracing our femininity, as well as praising and supporting the masculinity of our men. And let us also not forget that men are built opposite to us. In fact, in my last video, I mentioned that our brains are wired differently. What I didn't mention is that men are built of 70% masculinity and about 30% femininity. His feminine side also serves him. be in touch with his emotions, such as caring for his offspring, caring for his wife, his family, and of course to show empathy in certain situations. Another way to become more comfortable in your femininity is to show a bit more of your softer side. By that I mean get more in touch with your emotions, develop your emotions and your sensuality, and in doing so you would find that you would get a lot of attraction from the opposite sex. And that goes for both women who are single as well as women who are already in a relationship or married. This might be a way of getting your relationship back on track. Another part of getting in touch with your softer side is also to show supportive emotional needs to your man. One of the ways that you can get in touch with your softer side is by reflecting. Take a moment to reflect on your experiences. Take a moment to reflect on your thoughts. When was the last time that you put pen to paper and wrote in a journal, wrote your thoughts down? How do you feel about certain things? When was the last time that you wrote down the things that you were grateful for? When was the last time that you just sat in quiet and thought about things that you appreciate? Take a moment to reflect, and this will help you to get in touch with your softer side. And speaking about writing your thoughts down, I'd just like to make mention of this section in my book, which is there for you to journal and write your thoughts down. And yes, for those of you who don't know, I do have a book. It's called My Level Up Planner and Journal, and it's now available on Amazon.com. So you can pop on by and get yourself a copy if you have not picked up one as yet. The link will be in the bottom. So moving on. Okay, ladies, here's another thing that you have to do when you want to become more comfortable with your femininity. You need to let him do the work. Yes, you heard me correctly. Let the man do the work. Let's be honest here. You don't want to be the first one making the move. You don't want to be calling him, texting him, Facebook stalking him, Instagram messaging him, Twitter feeding him. No, you don't. Why? In doing so, we tend to chase the man further and further and further away. Yes. Don't do it, ladies. Take my advice on it. We will get more in depth into relationships and femininity and apparel and all of that later on. Maybe not in this video, but of course definitely in videos to come. Well, ladies, I've come to the end of the topic for today, but do remember to join me again next week Sunday as I give you more on the subject of femininity. I do hope that what you've heard today, you've enjoyed it and you've taken away something from it. And if you have, please don't forget to leave it in the comment section below. If you liked this video and found it informative, I would love it if you would like this video and share it as well. And of course, if you'd like to see more topics like this, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's your girl Tash saying ciao for now.